Welcome back folks to Let's Play Tekken 4 for the PS2. I'm SamuraiT-X and we have accumulated the storyline between Nina Williams, Steve Fox and Lei Wulong after we were Lei Wulong in the last video. Now we only got 3 more characters left and it's the main family. The most dysfunctional family ever in Kazuya, Heihachi and Jin. And we're going to start with Heihachi because his storyline is probably the most funniest and most delusional of them all. So let's look at his story from the previous tournament.
2 years ago, Heihachi failed to capture Ogre, but his researchers succeeded in collecting samples of its blood and tissue. These in turn were used in an attempt to create a new life form by combining Heihachi's and Ogre's genetic material. The experiment failed, however, and Heihachi learned that he lacked the devil gene necessary to integrate Ogre's genome with his own.
What a lunatic.
In order to obtain the devil gene, Heihachi searched for Jin, who had transformed into a devil during the last tournament. During his search, Heihachi learned that the body of his son Kazuya, whom he killed 20 years ago, was stored at a cutting-edge biotech firm called G Corporation. Heihachi ordered his Tekken force to raid G Corporation in an attempt to obtain Kazuya's remains. However, the mission ended in failure when Kazuya, who was honored by G Corporation, retaliated.
Not surprised, you're attacking them after all.
In order to create a new life form, Heihachi needed the body of Kazuya or Jin, both of whom carried the devil gene. After much deliberation, an evil smile spread across Heihachi's lips. The next day, the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4 was announced.
Now do you understand why people do not have any sympathy towards this man? This man only cares about spreading evil in the world. I feel vibration on my controller, but yes, Heihachi doesn't give a monkeys about the world. He only cares about himself and power. All he wants was to become like Kazuya and Jin, a devil. You already are the devil. You don't need the devil gene to prove that you're a devil. You are the devil, Heihachi. You threw your 5-year-old son off a bloody cliff in the first tournament. Then you threw him in lava. I mean, warranted he did throw you off a cliff, but that was revenge because you tried to kill him. And then in the previous tournament, you shoot Jin. Jin was the... You literally betrayed the trust you had in Jin by shooting him. Why? All because you want power and the devil gene. You are one evil son of a bitch. I am not gonna mince my words here. I will gladly be you because you got some great moves, but you are still one of the most evilest characters in fighting games. This guy is so evil. He does not care about family. Okay, in Tekken 7 you can see why he does what he does, but that doesn't justify anything this man does. Because you can be a good guy even if you kill people with the devil gene. You could care for the world, but this man does not give an iota of a damn about the people in the world. He just cares about himself and gaining power. Mind me, look at my masterful juggles. Sorry about my little rant, but that had to be done. Heihachi's story does not care about the world. He only cares about power. He only wants the devil gene to benefit himself. That is selfish. And that's why I called him the most delusional character in this game, because his stories are full of delusions. Like, the man's deluded. Oh, I should have put that away, but I got a perfect. Sorry, Combot. You're down, though. Yeah, I do know a bit of juggles with Heihachi, but not to the entirety, because this game isn't particularly easy to juggle consistently. I mean, with some characters it is, but with people like, Heihachi and whatnot, especially Jin in this game. I'll deal with Jin last, but his moves isn't as expanded as the next few games where I can juggle his basic combos. You'll understand what I mean once I pick Jin in the after Kazuya, obviously, and that's who I'm going to be next because you know, I picked the true endings, well, apart from Lei. I picked with the trilogy I picked the true ending last, but In terms of like Lei and whatnot, I picked Lei last because he's my favourite character out of that storyline. But yeah, Heihachi's just one evil SOB, man. Excuse my little rant earlier about Heihachi. But he does have some solid moves in this game. I'll give him the credit and the benefit of the doubt, to be honest with you. He does have some very good moves. See, look, I can do some juggles with Heihachi, but not the juggles that I'm looking for, because Heihachi has a lot more juggles in the later games. Unless other people can do more juggles than I can in Tekken 4, then that's good on you. But I can do majority of juggles, and you've seen me do it, especially with lore and whatnot. Like, I put on a clinic for that, but yeah. Right, sorry. Oh, Christy, no. This isn't how it's supposed to work. Huh? Oh, damn it. Ow. This isn't how it's supposed to work, Christy. I'm gonna have to beat you the old way. Hadouken! There we go. He's down. She's down, sorry. He's down, you know. Please don't slam her head on the floor. Good. I'm wondering whose head you're gonna slam on the floor. Right, so this is Yoshimitsu. Mission 4, stage 4, God. Don't mind me, I'm gonna dance. God, this music's so addicting. I'll try my best to like prolong some fights, like, but I'm not gonna make easy promises, because in this game, if you try and prolong a fight, you will definitely lose. Like, prolonging fights isn't the way to go in this game, because some fights on the medium difficulty can class as hard, especially if you don't know how to use said character. Yeah, I do love that juggle. Oh, that was a kick. Now I'm itching Yoshimitsu's dandruff. Thank you, I know I did. Round 2. Fight. Right, I wonder if I could do the power bomb, or do I? Actually, no. I call it the what did I call it in the Tekken tag? Oh God, I don't know I forgot what I called it in Tekken tag. But, oh man, I can't do the stomp. I forgot to do the stomp thing. Sorry, I was making you listen to that little part. You know, like the ending of the ooh, ba ba ba. Yeah, I was making you listen to that because I just love it. So that's why I stayed a bit quiet and just continued dancing to myself. Right, so stage 5, I think it was, yeah, there we go. I turned my head away, that's why I said I think it was King, because I saw a mask. Right, so let's dance. Right. Again. Oh! Right. Oh yeah, another thing, guys, just a little disclaimer. If you don't use Audacity, and you don't want your thing being used against your, without your consent, don't use that. Don't use Audacity anymore. So if all of you use Audacity, if you're going to use Audacity, I suggest you use it offline. So your Wi-Fi, you know, like before you use your Wi-Fi, turn that off. Or if you have flight mode on your laptop, press flight mode and don't be online when you're using Audacity, because then the company that bought Audacity will steal your data and use it without your consent. So do keep that in mind. But if you have other recording softwares like Bandicam and whatnot, and you're not comfortable and you're not sure even if they can steal your data, steal your voice and use it without your consent, do use other things like Bandicam and whatnot. Use other alternatives. You don't always have to use Audacity. So yeah, do keep that in mind. Alright? Just a little disclaimer there. So yeah, be careful in what you use for Audacity, because if you're recording with Audacity, I'll repeat again, if you're using Audacity, they will, if you're online, they can use some bits of the video, of the audio you've recorded, and use it without your consent. So use it either offline or use a different thing like a Bandicam and whatnot to use your record your voice and then pull it in your videos. I'm just giving you alternatives. So Bandicam's one, Fraps can be another, and other ones. But yeah, if you're not certain about Audacity, just find alternatives like Bandicam and whatnot. It will benefit you because you don't want your thing being used without your consent. But yeah, sorry. Back to the video. Back to the topic, which is fighting Jin Kazama, because like I've had a lot on my mind. But yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to get off my chest quickly as well. Oi! That's what you want to do to Audacity, the people that own it anyway now. Just give them a swift uppercut. I see you do it to Jin instead of others. That's okay. Lei Wulong. Hello. Let's go. I love Lei's voice in this game. And the hiya, hiya, and freeze. Yeah, I love all of that. It's so goofy. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, in the next video, I'm going to be Kazuya. I do apologize for me talking about Audacity in this video. I probably should have made another video about Audacity if it isn't already out there. But I decided to pull it in this video because I just ramble about anything. Oh! And then the uppercut. Alright, so clearly since we're Heihachi, the final fight's going to be Kazuya. I'm surprised they made us fight Jin, but then again I can understand. But then again, Jin got captured by the Tekken Force, so we didn't need to use Heihachi to fight Jin here, but I can understand they put us to fight Jin. They could have made us fight Jin here, or something. Maybe it's just me, but I would have fought Jin here, and then Kazuya next, because this is the story, but they put Jin in the parking lot. And then Lei here. I just don't. I probably would have put Jin stage 7, Kazuya stage 8. But Jin gets attacked by the Tekken Force. Heihachi doesn't beat him. It was the Tekken Force that took Jin away. And Lei is down, so that's thumbs up. Poor Jin getting his head smashed on the floor by Heihachi earlier. So like I said, the final stage is Kazuya instead of Heihachi because we're Heihachi. Right, so I'm not going to tell you what happens to Jin in this part of Heihachi or Kazuya's story. We will eventually find out what happens to Jin himself when we play as Jin in 2 videos time. So Sunday, you'll see what happens to Jin on Sunday, because this is Heihachi's video is going up on Thursday, Kazuya will be the Saturday, and Jin will be the Sunday. But yeah, Kazuya's going up on the Saturday, then Jin will go up on the Sunday. And that will conclude the story, and then I'll do everything else, like the survival, team attack, and Tekken Force. I'll do all of those like separately, and we can accumulate Tekken to finish next week. Have I enjoyed going back to Tekken 4? Absolutely, or just Tekken in general. I do apologize for leaving it 3 to 4 years too late, but I'm glad like you wanted to see Tekken, and I'm glad that I kept my promise, because I was about to go, oh, but then I got hit. What a way to finish, both characters kicking each other. Wish it was a double KO. Well, Kazuya is down and we win. Now it's time to read the story. Heihachi did not kill Kazuya outright. Come with me if you want to see your son, Heihachi said, and led Kazuya out of the arena. Oh, please. I mean, I can understand you beating him in Tekken 2, but Kazuya's much stronger, so I don't buy this one bit. A few hours later, the two were deep within the Mishima Zaibatsu compound. A massive temple stood in the midst of a forest, enshrouded in fog. The two entered the building. As we prepare to go into the cutscene.
貴様ら獣を懐に入れるほど間抜けではないわ。その鎖は貴様らの力を無力化させる効果がある。貴様ほどデビル遺伝子に深く侵されたものならば数分で意識を失うわ。これで全ての駒が我が元に揃った。貴様たちもわしの役に立って死ねることに感謝しろ。
And Heihachi would leave the whole Maru temple. Thereafter the world became to know an age of darkness. See what I mean? Heihachi did not give an iota about the others. But one thing I have an issue with this ending. Kazuya, you knew Heihachi betrayed you and you had 20 years to prepare. You have all the devil gene mastered because of the G Cooperation data. Yes, you lost to Heihachi. I get that. But another thing that strikes me as odd. Why didn't you use your devil form? Why were you stupid enough to enter the temple and not even be prepared for any trap? Come on, man, you should know your father well enough, but you were stupid enough to fall for it. This ending is totally not true because why would they kill Kazuya and Jin in Tekken 4? There would be no other Tekkens and Kazuya just made a return, so this ending made no sense, to be honest. But yeah, in the next video will be Kazuya Mishima, who makes his return in this game, as you already see. I'll see you guys on Saturday for more Tekken 4.